Hello, all. I am S. Lalita, Assistant Professor of Computer Application Department, UG, from Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today, our topic is Programming Application with AnekaThreads. Before the video, we discussed about the AnekaThread with common thread, but in this video, we are discussing about the programming application with AnekaThread. How we can apply in programming as an AnekaThread concept. Let's see the problem. Before that, we have to recap about the AnekaThread. AnekaThread is a platform as a service for cloud applications. It was developed by Manjarasoft and Manjarasoft and it supports the multiple programming module, task, thread, and map reduce. It supports the multiple programming language that are the task, thread, and map reduce. It's mostly work on the .NET and Windows. Why we use AnekaThread? AnekaThread is the simplify the parallel programming across the cloud nodes. It will be create the thread in parallel. We can access the programming in the cloud nodes. It's familiar for thread-based operations, dynamic resource allocation, and scalable executions. Thread applications models in AnekaThread mimics local thread programming. It's mainly used to thread work classes, shared memory abstraction managed by Aneka runtime. It's used to create the classes for AnekaThread and it execute the process one by one. It's shared memory abstraction. AnekaThreads can share their memory across the multiple sections and it's manage the Aneka runtime. AnekaThread API overview. AnekaThread application interface overview. The key classes. We have the key classes are create three types of key classes. One is thread work, second is thread worker, and third is thread manager. Thread work is used to create the classes instead of work. We have to create the class work by using the thread work keywords. It's used to create the classes. Then submit to thread managers. Thread managers, we have to submit the work to the thread manager. Thread managers should analyze the task, how they are complete the work. After that, retrieve result. Retrieve result should manage by the classes. The three concepts: thread work, thread worker, and thread manager. Thread worker is create the threads. Thread manager used to submit the task, and retrieve result should analyze the thread concepts. It is a sample snippet coding for the AnekaThread. We have to create public class as the name my thread work and thread work. Okay, my thread work is mentioned. My thread work is mentioned as the class name. Thread work we have to define a keyword. Okay. Next we have to provide the task in the console. So console write the class executing task, that's thread, and current thread plus manage thread. We have to execute the task in the console line. We have before the execution thought we define the functions as the thread, current thread, and manage thread ID should execute their task for next line. Next, thread manager. Thread manager is the keyword. Thread manager, its manager is the class name. It's create a new. Then thread manager keyword, we have to create the functions. Within the functions, we have to declare the for loop statement. Then how they include the it will be create a new thread until our task will be completed. After the completed our task, we have to analyze the thread manager. Its example applications. Example applications is the threat applications are creating a used to in many real-time examples, and one is the image processing, and next one is the distribute each image node and parallel processing inputs. Image processing, when we are comparing the two images and when we are using the images for some other purpose, all the threads we can analyze them, make a cloud Aneka formats. After that, it's distribute of each node. The node will be distributed with the another parallel processing improve their performance. Then performance and scalability. So benefits of scale across the node, improve the outputs, for talent. It's the maximum change of data sharing. Data sharing, it's isolations of process, so it could not, if the data sharing is the challenges, and same as that, synchronizations, it's also the same as. Thank you. Let's see next video.